Finally, guys, we just got another brand new footage of Road Life, Europe Truckers, and honestly, I'm totally speechless after I saw what they shared. Like, genuinely impressed. In this video, I'm going to show you the new teaser that they Breton has shared and break down the gameplay and talk about what this all means for the game. And look, I'll be sharing a lot more content about Road Life Europe Truckers as we get closer to release. Gameplay clips, early access information, developer updates, all of that. So if you're interested in this game, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Trust me, you'll want to be among the first to know when this game finally drops. Alright, so here's the new teaser they shared. So right here, this is what really caught my attention. You can see the driver actually reaching for a jug, pouring coffee into a cup, and then stirring it with a spoon. I mean, just look at this animation. It's not some basic, stiff movement. It's smooth, it's detailed, and it actually looks natural. And then he drinks the coffee. Like he actually brings the cup to his mouth and drinks it. Can you see this level of detail? This is honestly something else. And what's even better is after he drinks, he doesn't just make the cup disappear. He keeps it there, just like you would in real life. That's the kind of attention to detail that really stands out to me. The fact that they were able to create this kind of animation and make it look this good is impressive. So basically, what this means is, you'll be able to drink coffee in the game, and it's not just going to be some menu option where you click a button and it's done. No, it's a full animation sequence, exactly like what you're seeing here. And this is something we've been asking for in truck simulator games for years now. We want that realism, that immersion, and it looks like Road Life is actually delivering on that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I look at animations like this and wonder if my phone is even going to be able to run this game smoothly. Like, is my device going to handle all these details? But then again, the developer has already shared the system requirements, so we have an idea of what we need. Still though, when you see animations this detailed, you can't help but wonder. But honestly, it looks really, really good. Now let me talk about something else I noticed in the footage. The environment. If you look around in the background, you'll see that everything is covered in snow. The ground has snow on it, the buildings are covered, even the trees have snow on them. The whole scene looks like it's set in winter. So this makes me think that the game is probably going to have snow weather, and maybe even at early release. If that's the case, then that's a huge plus. A lot of truck simulator games add weather conditions later through updates, but if Road Life has snow from the beginning, that's going to add so much to the experience. Driving through snow, dealing with different road conditions, that's the kind of realism that makes these games fun. And just visually, the snow makes everything look really good. Now, I want to share some important information that the developer, Better, actually clarified himself. A lot of players were asking him in the comments, is this the final graphics? Is this what the game is going to look like? And he made it very clear, no, this is not the final graphics. They haven't actually worked on optimizing and improving the graphics yet. What he's doing right now is focusing on showing specific features that players have been requesting. Features like openable doors, being able to sleep in the truck, eating and drinking inside the truck. These are the things he wants to showcase first. We've already seen openable doors in previous teasers. We've seen the sleeping mechanic, and now we're seeing the eating and drinking feature. So his priority right now is to show us that these features exist and that they work, not to show off the final polished graphics. He also mentioned that what we're seeing right now is just standard Unity graphics. So this confirms that the game is being developed using Unity Engine, not Unreal Engine like some people were speculating. And honestly, Unity is a solid choice. A lot of great games are made with Unity, and the fact that they're using it means the game should be able to run on a wider range of devices, which is good news for a lot of us. He said that later on, once they've finished implementing all the core features, they'll go back and properly work on the graphics. They'll add better lighting, improve textures, optimize performance, all of that. But for now, this is just the base version, the foundation they're building on. And honestly, even with just the standard Unity graphics, I think the game already looks pretty decent. Once they start polishing everything, I think it's going to look even better. So when you put it all together, the detailed animations, the features like eating and drinking, the snow weather, the fact that they're focusing on the gameplay experience first, everything points to this being a really solid truck simulator. I genuinely think ROADLIFE Europe Truckers has the potential to be one of the best mobile truck simulator games when it finally releases. The developers clearly care about the details, and they're listening to what players want. Now let's talk about the release date. The developer has said that the game is expected to release in the last quarter of 2026. That means we're looking at sometime around October, November, or December of 2026. So yeah, we still have a wait ahead of us, but honestly, I'd rather wait and get a quality game than have them rush it and release something that's not ready. And between now and then, I'll be keeping you guys updated with any new information, any new footage, any announcements from the developers. So again, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you think about this new animation we saw? Specifically, the eating and drinking feature. Are you excited about that? Do you think it adds to the realism? And if you have any questions about the game or any thoughts you want to share, drop them down in the comments section. I read through them and I try to respond when I can. Also, let me remind you about the system requirements. The developer mentioned that the minimum requirement is 4 gigabytes of RAM. Now, from what I've researched, most devices with 4 gigabytes of RAM are running Android 7 or higher, so that's likely going to be the minimum Android version you'll need as well. But keep in mind, that's just the minimum. If you want a smoother experience with better graphics, you'll probably want something more powerful. And here's something important. Your processor matters just as much as your RAM. Even if you have 4 gigabytes of RAM, if you have a weak or outdated processor, you might still struggle to run the game well, or you might have to play on low graphics settings. So ideally, you want a decent processor along with that 4 gigabytes of RAM to get a good experience. If your device is relatively modern and meets those specs, you should be fine. But look, we'll probably get more detailed system requirements as we get closer to release, so I'll keep you updated on that as well. All right, guys, I think that covers everything I wanted to talk about in this video. We got some really exciting footage, we learned more about what the developers are working on, and we have a clearer idea of what to expect from ROADLIFE Europe Truckers. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay up to date with all the latest news about this game and other truck simulators as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.